James Teacher here. Today we're taking a look at week 4 in book 6, which I've just finished writing. So I'm really excited to share it with you. And basically this question is, why do we not see aliens flying around in space? There are 3 reasons. Let's find out. So if we take a look inside our book, we have the magnificent question, why don't we see aliens in the sky? So we're going to go through some of the reasons for this and think about why that matters, okay? How that affects us, how that impacts us. So the first thing is space is too vast. Space is vast. I'm going to repeat this a few times because we need to know this. Now, don't move on just yet. Space is unbelievably vast. It is so large that humans can't really understand how large it is. This video might help. It does help. Watch this video. Click on it. The universe is vast. It's massive. It's humongous. It's gigantic. So why does that mean we probably won't see any aliens zooming around up above? Well, it's all about light years. Light is the fastest thing in the universe, traveling approximately 299,792 kilometers per second. It's so fast that it can circle around the Earth 7.5 times in a single second. Now imagine you are traveling in a spaceship as fast as the speed of light, a feat beyond our current technological capabilities. You decide to venture far into space, to the nearest star system where scientists believe there is a tiny chance of alien life, Proxima Centauri. It'll take 4.2 light years to get there, which means you'll need to embark on a journey at the speed of light for over 4 years. Consider this. You will need to survive in your ship for 1,533 days at full speed and take enough supplies for the journey. But you are unsure if there will be any food upon arrival. Thus, you need enough to go there, enough to explore while you're there, and enough for the return leg. That's 3,066 days in travel time alone. Extraterrestrial beings would face the same rigmarole visiting us. So what's the main idea of this paragraph here? Well, the main idea is that space is just too large, and we would need to travel at the speed of light just to go and visit and explore and investigate somewhere like Proxima Centauri. Why does that matter? Well, it matters because it doesn't give us a lot of options. It's very, very difficult for us to send human beings or even probes to these places to investigate. And consider this. If a spaceship was traveling at the speed of light, then it would suffer from time distortion. Time would move more slowly for the spaceship than it would for us. So even though it's 4.2 light years to get there, so it's 8.4 light years to go there and immediately turn back and come back, it would actually not be the same amount of time for us. It may be 16 years or 60 years, depending on how it would work. We just don't know how that would work. So why does this matter? It matters because it's almost ludicrously impossible to do it. There are too many things stopping us from doing it. Now, the second reason why we don't see aliens is time. Humans have been present for less than 1% of Earth's history. We have only had the technology to explore space for the past 60 years or so, which is a minuscule fraction of Earth's 4.5 billion year history. As of now, humans can travel to space but have not mastered light speed travel. The possibility of encountering aliens, or vice versa, hinges on both civilizations reaching a sufficiently advanced technological level within the same narrow window of cosmic time. Given the universe's vast age, approximately 13.8 billion years, finding a civilization in the same stage of development is exceedingly unlikely. They could arrive 1 billion years too early or too late. We might venture to their planet only to find we are billions of years off mark. This temporal mismatch adds another layer of complexity to the already daunting task of discovering extraterrestrial cognitive life. So what is the main idea? The main idea is that time is almost infinite in our universe. Even if we go back to the beginning of the Big Bang or the beginning of Earth, that's 4.5 billion years, we are just a speck of dust inside 4.5 billion years. We've barely scratched the surface of time as human beings. We feel like we're so important, but really, in the scale of time and the great journey of time from the beginning of Earth to now, we've only been here for a second. That's it. If the Earth were 24 hours long, we've only been here for 3 seconds in the entire history of Earth. And remember, for the first million years, we were basically some kind of primate scratching our butts and sniffing our armpits and eating fleas and ticks from our mates and friends and family. Not much has changed. But why does this matter? Oh my goodness. Well, it matters because it's like you're trying to catch a bus, but you don't know what time the bus is coming. And you wait all day, and then you finally give up and you realize the bus came 2 minutes after you left. It's impossible. The final reason why we don't see aliens is basically because of probability. But hang on a minute. This goes 2 ways. Probability is about how likely something is to happen. What's the probability of meeting aliens as intelligent as humans? Incredibly small, because we're very smart. The only living things on Earth that even think about aliens are humans. My dog doesn't think about aliens. He's just outside pooping, which I have to pick up later. So any aliens out there will probably be a little slug, slimily sliding silently along the ground. Nevertheless, SETI, which stands for Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, is plowing ahead with the search. If you consider our own Milky Way galaxy, the chances of alien life existing are almost absolutely positive. Scientists estimate the number of stars in our galaxy alone to be between 100 to 400 billion in number. Let me write the smallest of those numbers. So let's take the 100. That is 100 billion. If every star is like our own and has 8 planets orbiting, we have 800 billion planets to choose from. In our own solar system, Earth has life, Mars has water, and some huge moons have the same. If you search through 800 billion planets, the chances seem high that you come across at least a couple of living life forms. In that the observable universe may have something like 2 trillion galaxies, and we have this number of potential planets. That spits out the very groovy number. I can't even read it. I don't even know how to read it. You can read it yourself. Count the zeros. Oh, man. This number of potential planets. Do you suppose we're the only planet with life? I wonder. So what's the main idea? The main idea is that, well, the probability of us meeting aliens is incredibly small. The probability of aliens existing in the universe is basically 100%. It just seems inevitable. If you have that many, that incredible long number, 1600000, and so on and so on, number of potential planets, well, of course, the conditions for life will be present in lots of places. Remember, life basically relies upon carbon. Almost every life form consists of carbon. Well, if carbon exists in those places and it has the right conditions, which is probable, life will exist. So why does this matter? Well, it matters because life exists. And if you can just accept this idea that alien life does exist, it helps to understand our place in the universe. We're not alone. Will we meet these aliens or extraterrestrials? Well, for the first 2 reasons, time and space, probably not. But should we keep trying? Why not? Of course we should. So those are the 3 reasons why we don't see aliens up in space. The first one, space is too vast. Time is, we just don't have enough of it. Time is too short. And the probability, it's just incredibly unlikely that we will meet these aliens, but also incredibly likely that aliens do exist. So there are 3 interesting points. I would love to hear your ideas about whether you think it's possible to meet some aliens. If you check out the link below in the description, you'll see a link to a little practice activity where you can imagine that you are meeting aliens and you have to fly your own alien spaceship. And I will see you guys next time. So stay tuned and enjoy and study and have a wonderful life.